lessons involved, contracts. Welcome back to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. This is your finance reading, Pisces, for the collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Wherever Pisces may fall in your chart, in your environment, career, home, domestic, life path, joint income sector, whatever. As we get started, definitely appreciate my returners for your continued support, and to all of the newcomers, take a moment, get to know us. A lot of information in the description box, products, services, and booking. There's a link to the Patreon platform if you're interested in joining us on the other side, where the extended to this video will be located. We have the community board, the store, and a lot of things going on. So the benefit of subscribing is that I'm having contests, as I do each month, but the beauty in this month is there are 2 contests and multiple winners. So if you are interested in winning a free reading, check the community board for that flyer. As we get started, I'd like to do an icebreaker. So I have shuffled out 2 cards that may be significant to us, and I have seen encouragement, source, advice, choices, decisions, knowing that you can turn back. For some of you, it's like, I'm tiptoeing on making a choice because I don't want to make the wrong one for some of you. But take risk. Or are you an adrenaline junkie that starts things and don't finish them? You have making a choice in the reverse, the number 30, and you have the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands talks about energy. It's very daring. I may have some of you that want to be actors and actresses. Also talks about attention, so we may be paying attention to our choices. And then, like I said, if it's not travel and adventure, it talks about air and fire. Okay, so air and fire, baby, that's a blaze. Now, I do see the Tower in the palm of the Knight of Wands. Could be some unexpected income or some, unforeseen situations, which may require you to do some daring, some risk-taking. It's kind of like I've been really on this business drive for those of you who do follow the community board. And I have been looking at where the money is going in our economy, because as the world is in pandemic, right? I see a bunch of new billionaires or already billionaires, now 100 billionaires. So I've been just watching where the paper's going, right? And I also look at how they think, what they post, what they've said, their advice. And honestly, a lot of people that have the wealth are liberals and rebels that thought outside of the box, that starved for 5 years or sacrificed, a lot of things for some time, that went against what tradition thought and may have been gossiped about, because that's the negative side of the Knight of Wands. They may have been talked about, and they may have, they foolish and this, that, and the other. But their choices and decisions, while, appearing unorthodox, led them to be world leaders, if you ask me. But then, like I said, with making the choice, we'll get to it. I like it though. And if I'm pushing you forward, for those of you that are our future world leaders, okay, or our future inventors, our healers, our new age metastars and star seeds, Pisces, Aquarius, this new age energy. Those that are all millennials, where y'all at? Baby boomers, getting a second chance. Late bloomers, all that kind of stuff. The Knight of Wands would advise you to take a jump in. Okay, it may not be the right time to sit back and think about something. You need the momentum to propel you forward. Okay, because it's like this making a choice is in the reverse. So we're going to see what that's about. Okay, now for others of you where I'm not to push you forward, and this Knight of Wands is sitting here with this Tower in his hand, just be mindful of that, of starting things, not finishing things, the daredevil, the adrenaline junkie, the need to stir up stuff. And it's like, well, how does this affect my life and my financing moving forward? Well, that Knight of Wands could be chaos. And those tower moments could hinder you. So I don't care if this is your reaction, tantrums, being caught up in drama, mess, people in your environment, things that we're making choices on, not looking too far into the future and focusing on right now is what the Knight of Wands would tell us to do. So I still get a don't stall, because I'm using caution. The Knight of Wands ain't nothing to play with, especially when it comes to your money. The Ace of Wands in a finance reading is definitely abundant. So that Ace of Wands kind of taking off with the Knight is beautiful. However, I know in this deck what this Knight is about, and could also talk about chaos. So I just want to say that. Now, for the making a choice in the reverse, it says that this is not the time to abdicate responsibility for your life. Letting others choose for you doesn't make things easier. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. If you've opted for a difficult path, you can always make another choice in the future. There is great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you, no matter what. Don't give your power away. All right? If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. I do like that. Now, if this were upright for some of you, this did come up in the daily vibe and the love reading with the High Priestess, where it says trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from spirit and you'll be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by your intuition and spirit. So, Pisces, if nothing else, I know you heard it just like I did, that there are some choices coming up. There are some decisions. I also see the crossroad. You know what I'm saying? And in the crossroad, it could be a lot of different directions to go. And we're going to talk about those. Okay? So if this is where we leave off, definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. And like I said, if you want access to the extended videos, they will be made available in the members section. The link to Patreon is in the description box. Namaste.